Essentially, we're talking about bridging the gap between discovery in the laboratory and application in the clinic. And of course, the first misconception sometimes is that it's a linear process from one to the other. But of course it isn't, because people make observations of disease, they make observations of patients, and then that goes to the laboratory, and then it goes back to the clinic. And I think there are two things when it comes to the gap, because there is a gap. And one is about understanding what the potential market is and where the funds may come from. The second is to be sure that there's the management skills and the governance to make the tough decisions, because the people who discover things in laboratories are not always the people who are best suited to turning them into new products and getting them into the market. And so one needs very good management, and one of the issues is actually there's a shortage of good management. When it comes to the funding pipeline, then the issue is, are you making a product for the developed world? Are you making a product for the developing world? What is the nature of the market? One of the issues is that the capital markets, those that want to make profit from it, come in quite late, because there's a limit to the risk they're prepared to take. It takes a long while to get something to market. And so there's a challenge at the early end. And that's where there is a role for philanthropy, there is a role for government funders. We've got to be much more innovative in terms of developing different forms of private-public partnership in order to get products from discovery to the point at which markets will take them up. When you're talking about the developing world, often there is no market. So sleeping sickness, there's a tremendous need, it kills thousands of people, but in pharmaceutical company terms, it's a small market. There've got to be mechanisms for support of the product all the way, and that's where public-private partnerships, which have major support from organisations like the Gates Foundation and from trusts such as the one I lead, the Wellcome Trust, have got to be matched by contributions from government, and that's one of the things that's not happening on nearly sufficient a scale. So that's a rough idea of the things I was talking about earlier today.